Hi guys, I'm back with another video. This one is going to be a process video and I'm going to make a double page layout. I'm using February 2018. I wanted to focus, but it's not doing it. Why not? There we go. I'm using this Page Maps February 2018. I want to do a double page layout. I'm going to try to make it look like this, but it's not exactly like that because I don't have all the dimensions for the photographs, and I even think I don't have the exact number of photographs. But that's okay. This is the kind of idea that I want to use, and this is the paper that I was hoping to use it with. I'm actually not sure if I want to do a blue background and then use the floral on the inside of the page. I'm thinking I want to do just the opposite because this background is busy and I kind of like the look of that better. So I'm going to go ahead and put you guys on fast forward. I have, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I cut them up and I cut them down because there was a lot of empty space and I just didn't want all that taken up, and I just wanted to showcase the paper. In this case, the pattern paper, because this is super nice. I really like that pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and put you on fast forward and get started. So this video is long overdue. I did have this set for a mini kit Monday video in September, and unfortunately, if anybody wants to hear what happened to me for like the past month, nothing major. It's just I have terrible depression, and when the seasons change, I was gonna say clinical depression, but the seasonal depression tries to kick in, and I just kind of I feel like I hibernate literally during these winter months. So I'm just a mess. I'm a hot mess, and at first I used to feel guilty about it, but now I'm just trying to figure out how I can not have it, or I still have it, but how I can cope better with it. And so I retreat. I try to focus on my family. I feel guilt about not keeping up with my YouTube channel, and there's part of me that also feels like it's trying to keep up with the Joneses, but creatively, I guess. And so I find myself not being able to do it, and I don't know. It just in retrospect, or in learning how to cope with this depression and how to be able to be okay with myself and not having to feel such overwhelming feelings about not doing the things that I want to do at the level that I want to do them with, and not having these feelings of failure. It's really tough, especially when it's so closely tied to something creative, and how it's also an outlet for you for your day-to-day life. It just becomes I don't want it to not be something fun. And so instead of trying to still keep up, or having these feelings of competition, because man, there's a lot of good people out there, and those feelings, you can't help but sometimes feel them, I think, where you compare yourself to other people, or how do they do it. And I mean, I applaud them. It's something that I feel like these people that can get videos up and from one day to the next and do daily videos, wow, it is tough. It is tough. And then have to do with your daily lives too. It's like, should I wash my dishes or do something with a video? And of course the fun stuff's going to win over, but then your real life is going to catch up to you. And so, you know, it's a balance that you have to take, or you have to learn to scrap faster. And so for me, I think that's why I have such a problem being consistent, is this depression really gets in the way of my life. And so there's things that we've had going on in my personal life, and there there's just been a lot. And yeah, it's just trying to catch up with daily life and trying to find a balance and a normalcy to a degree. And getting my son has just started Boy Scouts, and that's something fun and positive for the whole family because it's involved all of us. And I feel like I'm still trying to get from under this depression, but it just feels like it's always hanging over me. I literally feel like that Eeyore. My boys in Boy Scouts now. That's fun. Like, it just feels like I really feel like I'm living that that your life. uh, and I might be all smiles and giggles because this is just the way I cope. I think it's just a coping mechanism where I'd rather laugh about things than to cry about them or be depressed about them. So anyway, you guys saw the sketch. The sketch was awesome. It was fun. I like that, thanks to, uh, oh my God, I'm having a mind blank right now. How could I? Janet, my friend Janet from RTS, she is such a lovely person. I love that she introduces different ways that you can get your scrapping going and where you don't need tons of motivation or tons of inspiration. There are resources there out in the world, out in the internets to help you. For example, when she shares with us that we can use sketches and the sketches online or the sketches that she's using, and I've incorporated some of that when I do feel like I really just want to play with the paper. And honestly, that's how I feel every single time I step into my office. I really just want to play with the paper. I want to glue stuff, I want to mat stuff, ink stuff, stamp stuff. I'm not very good at it all, but I want to try it and I want to play with it, and that's half the fun. And this sketch was just, I had plenty of photos. I didn't need the right specifications to the sizes of the photos, and I played, and that was so much fun. Now, if only my playing can get more efficient, more faster, then I would be having loads of more fun because I'd be making loads of more pages. Did y'all see that bag of the pound of scrap? That is what I have left. I bought that bag, and I seriously have tried to use up those scraps on anything and everything, from labeling my drawers to using them as matting. I am down to like 5 or 6 pages. I'm excited. Like, I really didn't want to just throw that out. I made it a personal challenge of mine to finish up that cardstock. So here, I really felt like I wanted to let that pattern paper shine. I think I brought out, I didn't want to let that busy pattern like just kind of flow out. It needed something to hug it, something to frame it in. And so I brought that craft paper in, which I really liked. And then I also used that Bo Bunny Star-Crossed novel, the one that has like that Moroccan tile look, to bring in a different pattern, but also to help ground the blue paper to that busy pattern paper. I think it would have been like such a stark contrast between the blue and the floral pattern together. It needed something to kind of meet it halfway. So that was like a happy marriage between all the pattern papers. And then in Janet's style, I think she calls it, it's from, I think her name is Lisa. And it's just been a while since I've kept up with other people. I've mainly just been watching RTS Scrapbooking, my friend Janet's videos, because she's just such a lively, peppy person. I really feel like she's the one that's been helping me motivate my mojo back. That and Caitlin Clary, I'm sorry about the clap. Watching her organization videos have just been kind of mellowing me out and undoing all the stretch, and she's got such a soft voice. I wish I could talk like that. So I'm all over the place, and this video is not very coordinated, but I haven't done one in over a month, and I really just felt like doing something crafty. This video has been on my mind to finish for a while, and I figured this would just be the perfect way to jump in. It literally is just looking at a screen and talking to you guys. And so I saw that I've had a few more subscribers. I'm close to hitting 500 subscribers, which is 3 years in the making. And to some people, that's a cinch. To me, it's just been a lot of hard work, especially with what I deal with mentally and psychologically. Like, it's a great accomplishment for me because even though I'm not very consistent, I'm still trying to get these videos out. I'm still trying to find a normalcy within myself, but I'm also enjoying my outlet. And this is it. I do want to find community. I have found people. I've made friendships throughout this last year, especially where I've collaborated with people and I've gotten to know people because of it. And I'm very grateful. I feel like the more I try to do it, the more I will find more people to become friends with. And that's all you need to do, is you just really need to put yourself out there. So if anything, if you can take anything out from this video, is if you're longing for some sort of community with the crafty peeps out in the world, just put yourself out there. It doesn't matter what people perceive of you. If you're looking for some type of relationship with people, just, you know, start commenting on their videos. Pretty soon people will notice your name and you'll start talking to them and just offer up questions, or, you know, say a comment, something you like. I know that it will make that person's day. I know, because whenever I receive a comment or have questions to answer, or any of that sort of interaction that you get from your videos, is the best feeling in the world. Even a like. Sorry, that was my father-in-law contacting me. Yeah, I've done that. I retreat a lot and I keep to myself when I feel like in my lows, but I'm still here and I'm still trying. And this, if you couldn't tell by the video, these pages were a lot of fun to make. I love that I used a whole sticker sheet of those clear stickers. I just backed them with paper, the ones that are gold foiled, and all the foliage ones, except for the ones that are stamped, like these gold ones, are from Mambi. I used that whole sheet, and it was a ton of fun to make. Thank you so much for watching, and you'll be seeing me soon with another video. Bye!